Fifth grade Excel, lesson 84, calculating the volume of a rectangular prism using the formula L times W times H. And in our studio audience today we have in our studio we have a studio audience watching the math lesson. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We got mostly fifth graders and one little cute, puny little fourth grader right there.
Hi,
okay.
Brenna.
Yeah. In order to compute the volume of a rectangular prism, you must first count the cubes in one row in the top layer. Multiply that number by the number of rows in the top layer. Then you multiply that product by the number of layers. That kind of sounds complicated. We'll get into it and I'll show you how it's done. If you were given the dimensions but were not able to count the individual cubes, could you still calculate the volume? In other words, if I just told you that this is 4 on this side, 3 going up and down, and 2 to the back, and I didn't draw the lines on there, would you still be able to figure out the volume?
Yes.
Yeah, okay? So what you're going to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, or in this case, if they tell you the number 4, then you just know that it's 4 already. And then count how many goes to the back. So you've got 4 here, and there's 2 rows of these 4. So that means you have 8 cubes on the top layer, and then you have 3 layers. So 8, help me out, 8 times 3 equals 24. Yeah, there you go. And remember, with volume, many of you forget this, with volume, my answer is going to be 24 cubic units, because I'm measuring how many cubes make up this shape. Not how many squares, not a straight line, but how many cubes. All right, can you write the formula for calculating the volume of a rectangular prism? How do I do this? Well, go ahead and pause the video, see if you can fill in that answer. And you're going to write the way that you solve all rectangular prism volume problems. You're going to use letters for the numbers. Okay, pause the video now. All right, what you're going to do for this is to find the volume, that would be V. What do we do? Volume?
Equals L
Multiplication. What am I going to multiply?
The
length times the width times the height. Okay, gives you the volume. Because the commutative property of multiplication, will it matter what order you use when multiplying the length and the width and the height? Does it matter what order I put these in? Does it matter? No. Commutative property says it doesn't matter. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Number 1, 2 yards this way to the back, 2 yards high, and 4 yards across. I'm going to multiply the length times the width and multiply that times the height. Okay, the length, they're calling 2. The width, I don't know, I wouldn't call that the length and the width. But anyway, they're saying 2 times 2, the length times the width, and then they multiply that times the height of 4. I don't think it has a height of 4, but it doesn't make any difference the order you put them in. 2 times 2 is?
4.
4 times 4?
16.
16. Notice they wrote 16 cubic yards. Okay, pause the video and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution number 2.
Yes.
Here comes Michael.
Gil.
Tell you how to do number 2. Go, Michael.
Okay, so I do length. This side. Do length times width times height, which is 3 times 3 times 3. Remember, put it in the right order. Okay, now 3. Let's do that, I think. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 equals 27. Now, 27 inches. No, not inches. Cubic inches.
Hey, I like how you got into it there, Michael. You got the cubic going on. Okay, that is the correct answer. And that's the end of our lesson. Thanks for watching.